Welcome to Sapience Learning, your gateway to book summaries.
Cosmos, by Carl Sagan. The cosmos is all that is, or ever was, or ever will be. Those are the immortal opening words of Carl Sagan's Cosmos, a love letter to the universe, and a reminder that science is not cold and distant, but deeply human. In this timeless masterpiece, Sagan invites us on a journey, across galaxies and centuries, to explore where we come from, what we've discovered, and what it truly means to belong to the stars. Because, as he reminds us, every one of us is, in the cosmic perspective, precious. If a human disagrees with you, let them live. In 100 billion galaxies, you will not find another. Here are 3 lessons from Cosmos, lessons about wonder, humility, and humanity's place in the vast expanse of space. Lesson 1. The heavens have always been our teachers. Since the dawn of time, we've looked up at the night sky and wondered, what's out there? Our ancestors charted the stars to navigate oceans, predict harvests, and tell stories about gods and kings. Those twinkling lights became our first maps, calendars, and myths. Over thousands of years, curiosity turned into science. Ptolemy once believed Earth was the center of the universe. Then came Copernicus, who dared to place the sun in that position instead. Kepler refined the idea, showing that planets moved in elegant ellipses, not perfect circles, and hinted at the invisible force later named gravity by Newton. Through this evolution, the stars didn't just teach us about themselves, they taught us about ourselves. They humbled us, showing we are not the center of the cosmos, but a small part of something unimaginably vast. And yet, that realization didn't diminish humanity, it elevated it. To look up and understand, even a little, is one of the noblest acts a species can perform. Lesson 2. Aliens, if they exist, probably won't arrive in flying saucers. We all wonder, are we alone? In Cosmos, Sagan approaches that question with both imagination and reason. He suggests that if extraterrestrial civilizations exist, and statistically, the universe is vast enough that they might, they're far more likely to reach out through radio waves than by visiting in spaceships. Why? Because radio is universal, it's fast, efficient, and doesn't require breaking the laws of physics. So if aliens ever send us a message, it might not be a spaceship landing on the White House lawn. It might be a signal, a simple, elegant pattern, perhaps a sequence of prime numbers, designed to prove intelligence. And what would these beings look like? Probably not little green men. Life evolves differently depending on its environment. On Jupiter, creatures might be vast, balloon-like organisms floating through dense gas clouds, feeding on sunlight and chemical reactions. Sagan loved this kind of speculation, grounded in science, yet full of awe. He believed that if we ever do make contact, it will remind us that life is more diverse, creative, and miraculous than we ever imagined. Lesson 3. The Voyagers, humanity's message in a bottle to the stars. In 1977, 2 small spacecraft, Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, began a journey unlike any other. Launched from Earth, they explored the outer planets, sending home breathtaking images of Jupiter's storms, Saturn's rings, and Neptune's frozen winds. But their mission didn't end there. Each Voyager carried a golden record, a message from humanity to the cosmos. Etched into those records were greetings in dozens of languages, sounds of nature and technology, and music from across cultures, from Bach to Chuck Berry. There are even diagrams explaining where we are in the galaxy, and how to play the record. In essence, the Voyagers carry a story, our story, across the interstellar sea. Today, Voyager 1 has left the solar system, still whispering faint signals back to Earth. It is, quite literally, the most distant human-made object in existence, a silent ambassador of a tiny blue world. For Sagan, the Voyagers symbolize the best of us, our curiosity, creativity, and hope. They remind us that even if no one ever hears our message, it was worth sending, because reaching out is what makes us human. So, what does Cosmos teach us? That we are small, but we are not insignificant. that the same atoms that make up our bodies were forged in the hearts of stars, and that to explore the universe is, ultimately, to explore ourselves. Who should read Cosmos? The 17-year-old who can't stop staring at the night sky. The 37-year-old who loves science fiction but craves real wonder. And anyone who wants to remember that science, at its heart, is an act of reverence. Because as Sagan said, we are a way for the cosmos to know itself. That was Cosmos, by Carl Sagan. A celebration of the universe, and of our brief but beautiful place within it.
We hope this book summary brought you joy and moments of reflection. Happy learning from Team Sapiens.